good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you check out jerichogreen.net, mygreengear.com. New designs, new ideas, find them there. Also, every Monday through Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I do a live stream. Hit me up. You want to interact, you got questions, comments, you want to chime in about what I'm talking about, that's the place to do it. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Saturday, live stream. And before I get in that ass like a bike with no seat, I want to give a big shout out to my man Daniel. He hit me up via email and he was telling me about this foundation that he has. It's called sc-f.org, and it stands for Stuttering is Cruel Foundation. And when I was reading it, I was like, what do you mean stuttering is cruel? And it's not about like how people react to it or being teased or, shit like that. It's the way stuttering is for a person, how cruel it is to them, the way it comes and goes, and they have good days and then bad days. And it's just fucked up. And it hit me on a personal level because my dad used to stutter, and I wish there was something like this for him to have to help, but he didn't. But I checked out the website and everything. It's really cool. It talks about how they've worked with University of Michigan, Department of Psychiatry, their speech lab, to really help people with this. And he's very serious about it. So if you have someone like that in your life or yourself is dealing with that, definitely check this out, sc-f.org. I appreciate you hitting me up, Daniel. But I wanted to talk about, so last Saturday, I did my live stream early. I did it at 10 a.m. because I had a birthday party to go to. And one of the friends of a friend there, she is a high school teacher. So we get to talking and stuff. And she's telling me how shit is now in her high school class. Now, is this every high school? No, but it's some. It's probably a lot. And another thing, I talked about how my daughter was running for president, and I went to watch her speech and everything. And I remember the lady in the beginning, she's explaining the rules, is how many kids are going to have come up, telling the kids basically, keep it quiet so we can move on. We got a lot of kids. And one of the kids in his speech, he said, and as you know, practice makes progress. And I was like, that was fingers on a chalkboard for a quick second. I don't like this. Practice makes progress. We know that no one's perfect, but there's nothing wrong with striving for perfection. Not well, as long as you're making progress. Life don't care about progress. Are you the best? You should always try to be. I just don't like that practice makes progress. And it's not Indian style. You're not sitting Indian style. It's crisscross applesauce. I cannot stand this participation trophy era. That shit makes me angry. In my house, we say practice makes perfect, and we say sit Indian style. Because that's how Indians would sit, man. Anyway, so she's talking about how in her class, and this is part of the contract that they signed, the kids are allowed to change their name without parental consent. So if Johnny comes to class on Monday and he's Johnny, and then Tuesday he's Monica, and Wednesday he's Frederick, and then on Thursday he's Sophia, you have to address this fool by his name, even though it changes. And their pronouns change. I'm a cat, I'm a wolf, I'm a girl, I'm a boy. What the fuck? Why are you giving this extra layer of shit for the teacher to worry about? You got a name. It's right here on my roster. You have a pronoun. It's him or her. That's it. Not she, they, them, czar, zoo. What the fuck? And the teacher's got to go by this. They have to call these kids, what's your name today? Barbara? But yesterday you were Joseph. How confusing is that? And then for you to play into this shit? Who's in charge of the classroom, the kids or the teacher? Don't play games with me. I'm not changing your name every day, and I'm not calling you some pronoun bullshit. They're teachers. Doesn't that go against the grammatical teachings? They means more than one person. So how are you going to call one person they? They didn't like that. Who? Him. But I thought you said they. So it's them? No, it's him, not those people. But you said they. This is like when they would put Ebonics words in the fucking dictionary. Instead of making these kids talk properly, you're just going to come down to their level and basically solidify their substandards. Ah, fuck it. You can't learn. Just call it that. What? Kids need to learn. You ain't going to show up to work. They're not going to print up 15 different name tags for you. They're not calling you a bunch of shit. Your name is this because this is what you put on the application, and this over here, your sex, your gender, whatever the fuck, this is what you put on the application. This is what we're going by. I do not have the time or the brain power to keep up with your whims. What you're feeling, what do you identify as, huh? You mind if I sit on your desk, crisscross applesauce, and really get down to the bottom of how you feel and who you are? Or do you want to get out here and make some money? Well, I couldn't believe it. She was like, yep. I said, so you got it. Yep, we have to. And they change their pronouns, we have to call them that. What? Why? And the parents, what the, hey, come here, Junior. This is the name you're going by because this is the name I gave you. All right, let me changing your name, and I don't want to hear no pronoun shit either. Good night. Problem solved. Sometimes you just got to crush that shit in the beginning. No, what? Who told you that? It's nonsense. We're not doing it. But we're not doing it. Okay. That's it. You're doing more damage by playing along with this shit. Your kids aren't supposed to be in a position of power in the classroom. It's a dictatorship. The teacher is a supreme ruler. Now, if the teacher says or does something wrong to you, you let me know. I'll take care of it. But we ain't playing no name games in class. They do. And they're just making a generation of little freaky ass weirdos who just identify with whatever. Everybody's everything at all times. You're whatever you feel. If it feels good, do it. Huh? I don't want to live in that weird ass world. I don't want to live in a world where all the lines are blurred, and because when you start blurring the lines over here, well, isn't it easy to blur the lines over there? That's an adult, that's a kid, so what? It's love. Who are you to get between their love? Pedophile? They're not a pedophile. They're just minor attracted. You're not a garbage man. You're a sanitation worker. What the fuck? No, you're an adult. That's a kid. You're a pervert. Jump off of that cliff now. Some things got to be simple. Everything's not all black and white. Some things are. I'm the teacher. You're the student. This is your name. Here's the assignment. Shut your face. Maybe that's why I was never a teacher. Maybe I don't have a kinder, gentler side to be a teacher. Oh, what's your name today, buddy? Here, let me put the 15th line through this fucking name. What's your name, sweetheart? Okay, and today you feel like a what? Ooh, a polar bear. That's fun. So we have Tanya the polar bear. Tomorrow it'll be something different. But today you're Tanya the polar bear. What? I got papers to grade and assignments to come up with and a syllabus to stick to. I don't have time to bend to your weird ass wants and whims. I'm the teacher. Do the assignment or I'll fail your ass. Period. If I was a teacher, I'd have a gavel. And that's final. Boom, get out of my face. You little pimple-faced turd. You pimple-faced, voice-cracking little shit. Kids don't get power in the classroom. I'm sorry. You get power out there in the world when you're a person. And here, I'm the boss. I'm the alpha and the omega. And if you don't want an F, you better do what I tell you. Golly, man. Their pronouns, their names. And the teachers can't do shit about it. Hamstrung. You want them to turn out good students, but you got the inmates running the asylum? Get out of here with that shit, man. Let me go in here with my beautiful wife and kids who know their name and their gender. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and MyGreenGear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.